In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to navigate seasons in our lives where we feel God is silent. Yes, navigating seasons where we feel God is silent. There are times in our life that we feel like, oh, is God quiet? Like, what's happening? Like, we just feel like complete silence. Like, we do not feel connected to God. We feel like God has left us, which is not true, which is very, very wrong. The thing about feeling is that sometimes our feelings are not always correct. Because you feel a certain way does not mean it is right. Your emotions are not you. Because you feel like, oh, I can't feel the presence of God. I can't feel God. God's presence does not mean that God is not with you. Even in the silence, even in the complete void, God is there. Trust me, God is there in the silence. You feel like you can't hear God's voice or you can't feel His presence, but trust me, He will never leave nor forsake you. God is always with His own. Feel that way, but it is not true. God will not leave you and He will not forsake you. Even in a tunnel, even in the midst of the tunnel that you feel, oh, I am alone, there's no one with me. There's one person that will always be with you, trust me. That person is God. In that tunnel, in the darkest of pits, is there, is with you. That time you feel like, oh, nobody really understands me. Is there. It's right next to you. Most times, all you have to do is ask for His help. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you, and He will show up. Trust me. So I don't know what season you might be in right now. You might be in that particular season where you feel that God is not with you, that there's complete silence. You can't hear Him. You are all by yourself. Let me tell you, in those seasons, even if you feel nothing, try as much as you can to stay in God's presence. I know you can say, oh, how would I stay in God's presence when I do not even feel His presence? Trust me, you can still be still. You can worship even if you don't feel God's presence as you used to, maybe in prayer, in worship. You can still stay in God's presence. In the silence, stay there. Stay there. Let me shock you. No matter the spirituality, no matter how spiritual some of us tend to be, there are times in our life where each one of us feel this way as well. We feel like God is silent. We feel like, oh, we can't hear Him. We can't feel His presence. Even when we feel that way, what should we do? We should stay in God's presence. Stay there. Worship. Even when you're worshiping and you do not feel it, still worship. Say a word of prayer. Even when you can't stretch your prayers as you would used to because you do not feel it, mutter a word of prayer, no matter how small. Even if you cannot speak in tongues, maybe perhaps you used to speak in tongues in prayer, or you pray for 30 minutes, 1 hour, you feel God's presence, you hear God talk to you. If you cannot do that, mutter words of prayer. Just thank God. Simply saying, oh God, thank you. Thank you. You don't have to say too much. I think the problem is that some of us feel like if we've not prayed for 1 hour, if we've not prayed for 30 minutes, if we've not stretched our prayers, we will not feel God's presence, or we will not feel God's presence, or we will not hear God speak to us. That is a lie. Even in that 1 minute prayer, in that 2 minutes prayer, that 3 minutes prayer, that 5 minutes prayer that you would say, God is there. So you don't have to do too much. You don't have to say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that because I do not feel God's presence. In the little things you do, in the 5 minutes words of prayers you are uttering, trust me, God is there. And the best thing you can do in those seasons you feel like God is silent is to ask Him for His help. Ask Him to help you navigate those seasons, because He's the best person that can help you to navigate those seasons. Not even your friend, not even your parent, not even your sibling. God Himself is the best person to help you navigate those seasons. Yes, it is okay to be accountable to someone. Another way you can navigate those seasons is by being accountable to someone. It can be a friend, it can be partner, it can be your parent. be accountable to someone you know that can help you out. Just tell this person, oh, I feel this way. Can you help me pray? Can you pray for me? And trust me, that person will help you to be accountable as well. That person would pray for you as well. That person will hold you in faith as well. There are times that we feel like our faith cannot carry us. Yes, it's not like we feel that. It's true. There are seasons where our faith alone cannot carry us. We just need another person's faith to carry us and help us. Because we know that by ourselves at that particular time, our faith is not as it used to be. So you can reach out to this person and be open, be vulnerable to the person. In order for you to be vulnerable to someone, it has to be someone you know you can trust and be vulnerable with. You cannot do life on your own by yourself. You need people in your life to do life with as well. So in these seasons, it is good to find people that you're accountable to, people you know that they will not take advantage of your vulnerability, and talk to them, be open to them, and let them hold you with their faith. That will be all for this video, guys. I hope this video has been a blessing to you. If you find this video valuable, do not forget to like, comment, share to your friends, and subscribe. It is completely free.